Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. This one is another taste testing video.
This is a special taste testing video because I spent 21 years, well, we have every noise possible going on now. I spent 21 years eating MREs, and for the first time ever,
This little man right here
is going to see what Daddy ate in the war. So, MREs, if you don't know, stands for Meals Rejected by the Enemy.
Alright.
That's not really what it stands for. It stands for Meals Ready to Eat. But that's what we call it because some of them are just so terrible. This is what we eat in the U.S. military, out in the field, while deployed or on exercises or whatever. When I first came in the military, this is what they looked like. Garbage bag, basically. And there were a grand total of 12 different choices, one of which was a terrible breakfast. I mean, it was just disgusting. This is, I don't even know how old this one is, but this was my favorite beef stew. My actual favorite. I'm a guy who likes MREs because I'm weird. Now, they have all different kinds of, they call them menus. There's 100 different flavors. You get Thai chicken, you could get a vegetarian one, you could get barbecued pork, you could get tacos, you could get, I mean, it's crazy what they offer you. So Ethan picked this one out, beef taco filling.
Yeah, it sounds the most good to me.
Okay, so inside an MRE, and we're gonna get to the taste testing, but I'm gonna explain to you how it works. This is a meal or it is an entire day's worth, depending on what you're doing and what you have going on. And there's a way you're supposed to eat an MRE if you're making it stretch throughout the day. It actually is anywhere between 2,000 and 3,000 calories. It's a lot of calories, by the way. So there's a lot of nifty things you can do with this plastic MRE container package. So inside the MRE, you've got a bunch of different stuff. This is a heater. So yes, you can heat up your MRE out in the field. This is beverage base powder. It's like Gatorade powder almost. You put it in stuff. A spoon. And depending on what your meal is, so tortillas plain. Cheese spread.
I like how they had to specify that the tortilla is plain.
Yeah. This is, ooh, look, nut raisin mix. So this is with pan-coated chocolate discs. So it's basically trail mix. This is your Santa Fe rice and beans. Okay. And this is your beef taco filling.
Oh, sounds good.
Now, if you're just eating this as a meal, you eat it however you want. If this is sustaining you in the field throughout the day, you actually eat it in a specific way. You start with your carbs and you move on to your proteins and stuff like that, so that you have the maximum energy and then you have proteins to rebuild you. And they teach you all this in the military. Then you also have an accessory packet. We're back outside for part 2. We had to go inside. It got called for rain. Suddenly the weather was just terrible. But we're back and we're gonna continue. And I don't remember. Do you remember exactly where we were at last time?
I think we just opened this and
I think we were talking. I think we were about to talk about the accessory packet. I think.
yeah.
So the accessory packet has all sorts of little odds and ends. Toilet paper, because everybody poops. Chewing gum, little chiclets.
Well, if I don't poop.
You know, some people say MREs make you not have to poop for a while. I don't know. Moist towelette to clean yourself with.
This does not look like toilet paper.
It is toilet paper. It's just wrapped up. Some salt. What is this? Creamer, non-dairy. Freeze-dried coffee, sugar, and some matches. Now, here's a little trick, Ethan. When you're out in the field, if you were to swallow, and this is true, it works. If you were to cut off the head of a match and swallow one a day, it is not harmful to you. The sulfur in there, listen, this is survival school stuff. The sulfur in there starts coming out in your sweat. Bugs don't like it. They stay away from you.
So, should we cut part of the head off?
Of course that turns on while we're trying to do a video. No, I'm just saying. So you've got the matches. Now, Some MREs come with this little teeny tiny bottle of Tabasco sauce. That is awesome. You know what? We don't have the spoon out here.
There's also 2 pieces, so at least
we're missing our spoon. All right, spoon. So, since we are just trying this all at once, we don't have to go in the order of carbs, this and that.
Yeah.
So, do you want to first make your main entree?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Do you want to heat this up, or do you just want to eat it as is?
Let's just heat. I feel. I cannot talk.
Go ahead.
So, I feel like we should heat like all this stuff up so it's gonna be at least warm.
You want to heat it up? We'll heat it up. So you can also make a little bomb out of this. Not a real bomb, but it goes boom. But we're not going to do that right now because that's not the subject. Oh my God! Look, this is the famous rock or something. Look, it says that rock or something. So the way this works is really cool. Of course, it's not easy to tear. You just add water to this, and this stuff gets hot. It reacts with water. So,
you are a master knife dad.
I am a master knife dad.
Yeah.
That is my rank. So, can you open the bottle of water, please?
Yes. Kind of pour for me.
Now, you don't have to put a lot of water in here because we're going to put other stuff in here. So we just fill it up to those little lines. Those little lines.
Okay, I feel like it's going to be a little messy.
It's okay. Just don't overfill. Just see the water. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. I think we're there.
Okay.
Yep. We're there. So now we have 2 little entrees here. We have the Santa Fe rice and beans. Well, this is like a side dish, and the beef taco filling. So we will put them both. We'll put one on each side. Normally, you only have one thing you're heating up. That's why you only put a little bit of water in, because this is going to take up. You smell that weirdness? Feel that right there. Feel it just for a second. Feel how hot that's getting already? Look, I see it bubbling.
Yeah, I smell the weird smell.
See it bubbling?
That might be kind of hard to see on camera.
Yeah, but that's the reaction. So we'll put both of these in. Now, it does take a few minutes to actually heat up. So, hold on. I just kind of screwed this up. Smushed. But you can go ahead and open your soda.
Yeah, we bought soda just in case.
Sodas are not part of the MRE package.
Yes, just in case we don't like it.
But we will make the beverage base powder.
Yes, we will.
I'll let you taste your orange drink.
And compare it to this, I assume.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be anything like. Now, we just leave this with our something.
Okay.
Now, this is going to take a little bit to heat up. They say 10 to 15 minutes. So, would you like to try another part while this is heating up?
Sure.
Would you like to try nut raisin mix? Or would you like to make your beverage powder?
Beverage powder, since I do not like raisins.
So this is a hot beverage bag. So like you can make your coffee, but you can also make regular old beverage powder in it. This is made to be made with like, so our canteens, and we don't really carry canteens, like by the time I got out of the military anyway, we didn't really carry canteens anymore. We had Camelbacks, but the canteens had little metal cups that the canteen sat in, and then it went into the little pouch. These were made to be perfectly measured to fill up your canteen, but we can do this very easily. So we're gonna use the water again. We're gonna put our powder in here. I think this is made to mix with 8 ounces, right?
I wonder what color it is.
Contents at 20 fluid ounces. So actually, this is 16. We can just pour this right in here. It'll actually be a little bit extra flavory. Go ahead, pour that in. Just pour the powder in.
Okay. Are we gonna need to use more water for that?
Nope. This is heating.
No, like for other stuff.
Nope. Go ahead, give it a real good shake.
That's completely orange.
Yep.
This does actually look kind of good.
All right, it's shaking up. Go ahead, give it a try.
Tastes sweet, but a little watered down.
A little watered down.
A little. Like if you drank like a juice.
This is
watered down.
This tastes watered down to you. This is like this is not even the amount of water they say to use.
For like for
it's
if
not.
You drink a juice.
It's not. Well, yeah, it's not real juice. I mean, and it's not going to be exactly like real Gatorade. But what it is basically, it's a Gatorade type powder. It's just a drink powder. It's to give you something good to drink. It's sugar free also, so it's going to taste a little weird.
It does taste sweet though.
The old beverage-based powder had lots of sugar in it, and what I used to do on road marches where you just get in formation with all your gear on and you just walk. I used to eat the powder. It was like eating Fun Dip almost.
Oh.
And the cherry beverage-based powder in the old MREs was delicious, and I would just like keep the packet and pour it in my mouth, and then take a drink of water from the canteen as I was going, and it gave me a little sugar boost as I was going. So this is still going. You can feel the heat down here.
Yeah.
You can't feel the heat on here because we have 2 cold MRE packets surrounding it, but it is heating as it goes. So, they didn't give us any crackers. Normally, it comes with crackers, and these crackers are vacuum sealed so hard, it's like a roof tile. And so that's what you normally do with your cheese spread.
Well, I guess we can add it on, like, to the taco.
We can, yeah. Do you want to try your nut raisin mix?
Fine.
So the nut raisin.
Does it have actual raisins?
Probably does.
Oh, man.
It's trail mix, is all it is. It's got M&Ms in there. That's what they mean. Pan coated with pan coated chocolate discs. That's what it says. They're M&Ms. It's trail mix with M&Ms.
Okay, I just gotta avoid the raisins. Good.
No?
My whole thing. Goodness.
It's your MRE. Now, this is the kind of thing. Sorry, let me not talk about mouthful. So this is the kind of thing where if you're going through your day, you're on patrol, you're on an exercise. It's a relatively high calorie, high energy snack.
I forgot to do this, but I'm gonna rate this like 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. This would be like 7 out of 10. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
See this tastes like just something you'd buy in the store, right? It's not. It's a good tasting snack.
Yeah, just no salt.
Well, you know why there's no salt?
No.
What happens when let's say you're out in the field and you eat something really salty? What happens?
Yeah, get really you get really dehydrated.
You can get really dehydrated. You can get very thirsty. So that's why it's not a salty snack.
Is this a walnut?
That is a walnut, yeah. All right, do you want to try some Chiclets gum?
Sure.
I don't think you've ever had Chiclets gum.
Yeah.
This is basically, Chiclets was big when I was growing up. They still sell them, but it's basically what it is. It's a minty gum.
Like very minty?
I couldn't tell you how minty this specific minty level is, but it's usually minty.
You want to take the other one?
I'm going to wait till after we eat. Use it for my breath.
It's good.
Yeah. You're probably not going to have the coffee.
But I need to be energized.
You don't need to be more energized. Now, the thing about the coffee is you can't use water from this heater and drink it. It's non-potable water after you use it. So you would have to have some kind of heated water to make the coffee, unless you just wanted cold instant coffee, which you can do. You want to spit out?
No.
Oh.
No.
So that's something to consider when they give, because sometimes they give you hot chocolate powder too. There's something we can make called Ranger pudding, which involves coffee and hot chocolate powder and crackers, and you learn all these weird things as you're coming up to make with your MREs. But All right, so we're gonna go ahead and these aren't fully heated, but you know, we're sitting here for a while. All right, now, I want you to mush this all up. That's how you kind of mix things up in here. Mush it all up.
Definitely feels hot.
Yeah. To me, these things taste exactly the same whether they're hot or cold. Some people really find a big difference. So, you want to try to open the tortillas? Open your tortillas. You just tear. At any spot where it's... Can you get it? There you go.
These are not rock hard as I thought they were.
They're basically just soft little tortillas.
And then here's the stuff that they say do not eat.
Yes.
So I can save this for later as a snack.
Okay, good. So you want to put rice and beans and taco meat all in one?
Huh.
All right. So this is made to tear in so you could get a nice big open pouch.
Raisins don't taste that bad. Actually.
Well, I told you.
You want raisins?
That's the smell.
That smells good.
That's what it looks like. And let's open up the rice and beans.
See on the camera when you pointed that there, it kind of looked like molten lava. I don't want to eat that.
This is rice and beans.
Definitely smells. I definitely smell more of the beans than the rice.
It doesn't look like rice and beans. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and scoop yourself out what you want.
So it comes with 2, so make 2.
You can put as much or as little as you want on there.
Oh.
And then, you know, whatever's left over, you could always just eat out of the package.
Yeah. That's kind of like what I do in school. Like, whatever's left over from the tacos or
But don't forget, you have rice and beans you could either eat separately or you could put also on your taco.
I know. Yeah. Like, once I'm done with the taco or the nachos at my school, I just mix all the other ingredients into one little cup and I just eat it. A little bit.
You can also use your toilet paper as a napkin. It comes in individual little squares.
Oh, that's good.
Here's a napkin.
Okay, now the rice and beans. Oh,
Does not look appetizing.
but I hope it is.
How it looks and how it tastes are two totally separate things.
Yeah. That's a giant piece of corn.
That is.
To me, even though I
help you
can't
out there?
feel it, it kind of looks like cookie dough.
Okay.
And
You want to roll this thing up?
yep. I think I'm gonna make mine like a burrito.
Okay.
Yes.
Take a bite.
Mmm.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
It's good?
Mm.
This is what you would eat if you were deployed somewhere.
It is good.
And the kid likes MREs. Well, we've only tried one menu so far, but...
I gotta try on all 100.
Well,
I gotta catch them all.
it's really not bad. Like I said in the first part yesterday, I don't like all MREs, but I like MREs. They're not bad. I'm gonna try some beans and rice. This is one I've never had.
I'm pretty sure this one's new.
It's a newer one. I don't know how long this one's been available. It's definitely a newer one than I'm used to.
Same here, because I've never had it.
Well, I guess it's brand new to you then, yeah.
Good. Like it.
All right, so you finished your first whole taco. What do you think rating?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
Yeah.
So if you joined the military today and you had to deploy and eat an MRE, or you had to eat this MRE anyway, you'd be happy?
Yeah. Sure you want this?
I'll eat a raisin, because I like raisins. Are you going to make your second one? You eat it? All right. Well, before you do that, let's close this out. You can have it. It's all yours. So how would you're just going to do that while we're doing the closing?
Yes.
So you enjoyed your first MRE experience. Would you like to try another one, a different menu?
Yes.
Yeah? All right, that's cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. A youngster trying
Old people food.
Old people food?
Yeah.
Hey, there are 18-year-olds enjoying this or not enjoying it right now in weird places. But this is what the United States military feeds its people. And it has a 10-year-old seal of approval. So, that was cool.
Yeah, it gets the Spoops approval.
The Spoops approval. So, like I was saying, I hope it was a little entertaining seeing what a youth of today thinks of what Daddy ate while deployed.
Yeah, I was not Gen Z.
I don't know what gen you are. I don't know what you call it. What did you have any expectations before we started this?
Be kind of gross.
Yeah.
Overall good.
I mean, it looks gross, right? But it.
Yeah, but after you like actually make the meal, it does like look good.
Yeah. Oh, corn. All right. Well, he's gonna make his second taco and enjoy it thoroughly, and I don't have to worry about dinner tonight, which is awesome.
Except for Aiden.
Aiden's gonna eat a corn dog and be happy. So we'll be thrilled to see what kind of comments you have. If you were a service member, even if you're not and you just eat MREs, what is your favorite MRE menu? Go ahead, put that in the comments.
Say Spoops in the comments too.
Or say Spoops. Mine will always be the old beef stew. It is always my favorite, forever and ever and ever.
SHOO.
You already spelled it wrong. You just spelled Shoops.
SP.
Now you're spelling Spoops.
I forgot how to spell it.
SHPOOPS. If there's something else, because one of the suggestions for new channel content you want to see is food vlogs and stuff, what would you like to see us try and eat? Throw that in there. All right, so thanks for spending some time with us, guys. Remember that you are all absolutely awesome, and we appreciate every single one of you.
And I'm making an awkward...
You're making a giant taco. And we'll be back again real soon.